Good morning, members, and welcome to this special meeting of the Highland, Skye and Raasay Area Committee. We've got one agenda item today, but before we do that, can I ask, are there any apologies for absence, Alistair?
No apologies, Chair.
Okay. Any declarations of interest, members?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, let's move on to the main part of the meeting. It's the proposed one-way traffic regulation order for Killakin. And Lisa, do you want to give us a brief introduction to the paper? And if Ross needs to come in, he can do likewise.
Yep, sure, absolutely. So we were asked to promote a one-way order in Kylakin on behalf of the area roads team. So we obviously put together all the paperwork and all the legal documentation, etc. Went through all the formal statutory consultations that are required, members, community councils, statutory services, residents, and etc. etc. So we have gone through that entire formal process, and at the end of it, we have one outstanding objection to this one way, which is the reasons of which are clearly detailed in the paper. Ross and our team has been dealing with the statutory objector. He's been promoting this traffic order on behalf of our team, so put together the paper to bring to you today, because as you know, if we have an objection that we are unable to resolve in the formal process, then it comes to members obviously to hear and to make a decision on as to whether we can formally promote the order.
Okay, thanks, Lisa. Ross, is there anything you want to add?
No, that's covers it all, I think.
Okay, members, before we go to look at the recommendations, any comments or any questions? Councillor Miller?
Can we ask what does some more detail about the objection would be useful?
Ross?
I can answer that. Basically, the detail of the objection is that there's a loss of parking on the link road, which is the one furthest closest to the bridge. And the objector doesn't feel they've got alternative parking, although they have a private driveway. They don't feel they've got enough alternative parking. Although I have identified that Kyleside has got no parking restrictions on it, so is an alternative which is fairly close by. So it's just a case if they don't feel that they can park outside their house, they would need to park outside a neighbour's house, and they're not happy with that. So.
Okay,
that's
you.
About it's quite a simple objection in that there's not a lot of meat to it.
So whereabouts should that be on the map at the bottom of the
so
of the papers?
The road with the loss of parking that's been objected to is the one that's marked with the red arrows. So that's the road that the person's complaining about. I can't give you too much detail because we anonymise our objections. So if I give you too much detail, I can basically point out where the person lives, and I can't do that. So, but needless to say, parking on Kyleside is a reasonable alternative, and it's just the fact that they feel they can't park outside their house. They would need to park outside someone else's house, but that's not illegal, and they do have a private driveway. So.
Okay. That's disappointing. Never mind. I'll go on Google Map today and probably the car will be parked there, so we'll see where it is.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Ross. Given that I know the area very well, I think what's contained in the report makes eminent sense. And the parking of vehicles in that lane, I do know, has caused concern for certain local residents previously anyway. So I think what we're promoting here is going to make the roads around Killakin much safer. So I'm happy to support. Callum?
Thank you, Chair. I think Councillor Miller asked a question. I wanted to hear about the objection, and I think, as Ross has outlined, there is mitigation. All the statutory consultation has been carried out as would normally be done, and really what we're aiming for is a safer road environment, which is crucial, and you've said that yourself, Chair. So I've no problems with this to go ahead and approve the TRO. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, members, if we look back then, so we're asked to note the background to the proposed one-way system traffic regulation order and the representations received. Consider the objection made, and then subject to 1 and 2, and this is the important bit, approve the making of the one-way system traffic regulation order. Members, are we happy to approve the making of the one-way system traffic regulation order?
Yes,
Yep.
approved.
Yep.
Okay, members, thank you. And the fourth one is note the intention to monitor the area after the introduction of the one-way system, including commissioning a traffic survey to determine the effectiveness of the new road layout. And that'll give us feedback on what we're proposing. So, members, thank you very much. We've approved that, and that effectively brings our special meeting to a close.